Okay, the South Metro area, we've been seeing a lot of hail this afternoon. Thanks to everyone who's been sending us in and sharing photos. A couple viewers sent us videos from Centennial, your back decks just taking the hit. Or here in South Aurora, enough hail to cover driveways and the road, getting that summertime snowy look we love to see when hail falls in Colorado. Some of the hail reached quarter size. Look at that one at the bottom right. I'd say that's bigger than a quarter size. Corey, we could call that a spiky piece of hail, perhaps. Looks a little dangerous.
Yeah, that spiky hail forms when the water is just a little bit warmer.
Warmer. I thought you were going to say wetter.
Yeah, a little bit warmer. Those really opaque white stones that we normally get here in Colorado, that means that the hailstone is suspended in the air for quite some time, and there's really cold, super chilled air or water that's hitting those and forming those. So we're getting all kinds of different spikes, and I think that hailstone there at the bottom right-hand side of the screen, that did look like it was bigger than a golf ball. So some of these stones are bigger, and we've got some storms out here that certainly could use a lesson in zipper merging because they're heading every which way but loose. We've got storms heading up out of the metro into Greeley this way. We've got storms coming out of the South Metro heading down towards the south. We've got storms in the mountains headed towards the south and towards the east as well. And the reason why this is happening, we have all this upslope air just pushing up constantly against the mountains here, and the storms are just forming where they find that instability. So it's not one of those days where you could find your storm and see if it's coming towards you, because they're really just evolving along all that upslope air. Take a look at this storm. This is still a severe thunderstorm warning going down here in the southeast metro. We've had near golf ball size hail reported from Centennial all the way down into the Pinery and Ponderosa Park. Up here to the north, we have a pretty big storm here moving up into Greeley. This thing popped really fast there and just dissipated. So Greeley was kind of thinking, oh, hey, this thing's coming right at me, but it just kind of died along that boundary. We have storms here right along the west side of the metro attempting to come off of the foothills into our area, and we just got a brand new severe thunderstorm warning down here in South Park, of course, in Fairplay right now, severe thunderstorm warning. So we can't really watch the guidance of these thunderstorms, but we can get an idea of what their evolution is with the computer forecast model here. As we go over the next couple of hours, all this evolutional energy is going to kind of move up towards the north. And so we'll see more storms start forming along this upslope boundary here to the north, and they will still have the ability to create some severe weather. And then as we go into the nighttime hours, after about 8 o'clock, things really start to calm down around the Front Range. We'll watch for a few strong storms, late night storms here along the northern Front Range. And then on Monday, we're going to do this again because we have one more severe weather day. We're looking at about 50% storm coverage once again here in the Denver metro area. Temperatures have been trending up. We're at 86 degrees for the forecast for Denver tomorrow. And like I said, severe weather. We do expect that to happen. Here we have the shaded green area once again. That's a level 1 out of 5 threat. We call it marginal, but don't sleep on that, because marginal is really what we get here in Colorado, because our storms are isolated. This does not mean that they will not be potent. So we're looking at hail 1 to 2 inches in diameter. Once again, tomorrow does include the Front Range and the Denver metro area, and some strong wind gusts tomorrow. So let's take a look at the computer forecast model to see how this is all going to evolve. We'll see this moisture here pushing up against the mountains here once again from the southeast. And the storms start to fire here once again in the afternoon hours. We could get those in higher elevations once again tomorrow. In the Denver metro area, good chance we'll catch a pretty big storm in our area once again, like we caught 2 or 3 of them tonight. Look for those between 1:30 and about 4 o'clock especially, but this energy continues all the way into the late night hours, and that's when we start to involve the eastern plains here with those severe weather potential. Look at these big storms here all the way till 9 o'clock tomorrow night and beyond. Here's the forecast high temperatures for Monday. We're looking at a much warmer day for most of us, especially here along the Front Range, pushing the middle to upper 80s here on the Front Range. Eastern plains will be a little bit warmer. They stayed under quite a bit of cloud cover for most of the day today, staying a little bit cooler. So here's your 7-day forecast as we look at that one more big storm day coming up here in the metro area on Monday. And then things start to simmer down just a little bit on Tuesday as things kind of get isolated with those storm chances. And then look at the heat as it builds into the middle of next week.